This is my first time at Action on Film, and I love it.
As soon as I walk up and say, "Ah, the Cherry Poppin' guys," and shake my hand. And
as soon as we got here, everybody knew who we were.
When I was checking in, I said, you know, Bob Factor here for Stuck. And it was Dell who was standing off to the side, and he said, "Bob Factor, you wrote Stuck, I saw it twice."
The greatest thing to me is that this is a huge festival, but Dell and everyone who run it, they know you. They know the filmmakers. They come up to me and say, "Hey Gary, love your film." They know things about the film.
On a very personable level, I mean, it just takes it makes you feel so special.
When a lot of other festivals, I don't know who picked the movie or who had anything to do with it, but they don't even know who you are.
I've been coming to AOF since 2005. It's gotten bigger and bigger every year.
It's great to meet a lot of really interesting people, make some new connections and new friends that hopefully will continue.
It seems just like a very positive, supportive festival for filmmakers.
It's a great place to do a lot of networking, to meet a lot of your fellow colleagues.
It's such a fun festival. It's a good energy about it.
There's an energy about this film festival that I don't think you'll find at any other film festival. I mean, everybody talks about Sundance and all these others. This one, to me, it's always going to have a big spot in my heart.
I've been to a lot of film festivals, and there's nothing like it.
It's one of the best, if not the best, festivals.
I've been to probably half a dozen film festivals in the United States, and without exception, the AOF Festival is the best run festival I've been to.
I went to a whole bunch of festivals with my first short last year. I was at the Cannes Film Festival, Monaco, New York, all over the place. And the only festival I would say that beats AOF, the ones I went to, was Cannes. Because other festivals just didn't have the size, the dedication to the filmmakers, the support, the sponsors, all that stuff together in one package.
It's one of the best run festivals I've ever been to. Everything has been very organized.
I was completely blown away because I live 3,000 miles away in Massachusetts by the level of detail and attention that I received.
Great accommodating people's screening times for people like myself coming in from out of town.
And great facilities, good screens to see it on. Theater's comfortable, and they're close to each other.
I would say more people come to the screenings in this festival than the other festivals I've been in.
And I also love that there's like 2 after parties simultaneously every night where we can go out and mingle.
Dude, Pasadena is a really cool city. I didn't know anything about it around here, and coming here, it's really, really nice.
It's a fun festival. It's not really stuffy. It just comes across as being something where you can just go and see movies and have a good time.
It's been really exciting. It's been full of surprises.
I didn't know what to expect, and I found good things.
It's the first one I came. I was scared out of my wits. It was only my second film festival. I came as a writer. I left as a winning writer with the best drama script. And with the support of AOF, I've really felt confident into walking into trying my own short and bringing it here as someone who understands how the festival works, who is now here as a writer and a filmmaker. I've just seen so many different sides of the festival. It integrates everybody, writers, producers, everyone, into the fabric of what makes a festival so well.
I feel that the festival directors really care about the filmmakers.
It's so filmmaker friendly.
This is such a filmmaker friendly festival.
They seem to love filmmakers. The staff's always very helpful.
Everybody's been great, very helpful.
People have been very courteous. Everybody at AOF, they've been as helpful as they can be.
Everyone who I've met that's worked with the festival is very helpful. Dell, the guy who runs it, I've never been to a festival before where I see the person who founded it, the president or whatever, walking around and you see him everywhere. I swear I'm at one theater and I go to the other one and he's there before me.
There's a sense of appreciation for the filmmakers and what we do as filmmakers that sometimes you don't find at other festivals, and it's very refreshing.
I think this festival is different from others because it's more of a family environment.
AOF is almost like coming to a family.
And AOF makes you feel like part of the family from the second that you get the call that you've been invited in.
There are no egos. I haven't met anybody pretentious, and you come out to Hollywood and you sort of expect to meet the plastic people. They're not here.
I love the support. It's very important for filmmakers to feel like a festival sees them, recognizes them, and supports their work.
You don't feel like you're walking into a cold room where nobody knows anybody. And in this scenario, I mean, there's definitely a certain camaraderie amongst everybody who doesn't know maybe each other, and that's okay because that's why we're here.
The thing I love about this festival is filmmakers from all areas of the spectrum, beginners, middle range, higher end filmmakers. It's just a great opportunity to come and show their work.
I have noticed that
this festival has this wonderful blend of people who are just starting out and people who have been doing it for years and are at the upper echelon of the industry. Like last year, I was hanging out with Michael Jai White from Spawn.
And I met Ron Perlman, who was nominated next to his movie.
And John Savage. I mean, where else can you go? I don't know another festival that I can go to where I'm actually able to approach these people and talk to them as a filmmaker, as a peer.
The access to professionals that can give you advice on how to approach certain films and help head off mistakes that can occur in the very, very early stages that can doom you for the rest of the project.
Like Eric Bana came to our screening last night, and he's probably one of the best actors that we have today. And he talked to me about film for about 5 minutes, and that was pretty incredible.
I would definitely recommend it to anyone.
I love AOF. AOF is amazing.
Well, I feel like AOF is really my home.
My experience has been nothing but good.
I really do think that everything from my career got a huge jump start from being here.
And the experience with AOF has just been fabulous. It really is an excellent, excellent festival.
So I totally recommend the festival.
We're definitely going to come back next year.
And I promised myself that if I were accepted into the 2009 festival, there was no way I would miss it. I was definitely going to get there. And I actually flew out in the middle of a nor'easter to be here for this year's festival, and it was well worth it.